applying knowledge from audiobooks. Very powerful moves, good people. Have a great day. Check out the rest of the short video. Alright, this is my current project. It's called TD Jakes, Instinct, the Power to Unleash Your Inborn Drive. Now, I'm up to, it's 6 hours long. I'm up to 2 hours and 19 minutes of the book itself. And I have a little sample right here for you on chapter 1. But it's very powerful, good people. I highly recommend this book as well. I mean, I'm up to this 2 hours of the book, and I'm saying this book should be put inside everyone's house. I mean, inside of you is powerful moves that you can make, that you were born with to do. So here's a little sample from chapter 1, and I'll see you inside the membership areas or around the website somewhere, maybe Facebook or Twitter. Have a great day, good people. Remember, you can do a lot of things, because you see it being done, you can do it. You just make a decision you want to do that. But there's something inside of you that you're supposed to be doing before you leave this world. Check out this sample, good people. Powerful. Get down, Mr. Jakes.
Chapter 1. Instinct has a rhythm. Our instincts are the treasure map for our soul's satisfaction. Following our instincts can make the crucial distinction between what we are good at, our vocation or skill set, and what we are good for, the fulfillment of our purposeful potential. When you are truly engaged with your life's calling, whether in the boutique, the banquet hall, or the boardroom, you rely on something that cannot be taught. I'm convinced that our instincts can provide the combination we need to align our unique variables with our callings and release the treasure within us. When harnessed, refined, and heeded, our instincts can provide the key to unlocking our most productive, most satisfying, most joyful lives. We often recognize people who seem to thrive by instinct, fashion designers who do what they do beyond the training they received, with a flair for the latest trends that's inherent and instinctive. Interior decorators and others in the graphic arts may wield this gift as well, but they are not the only ones. Athletes in the zone, or investors with a keen sense of timing, performers with the courage to audition for a role outside their fans' expectations. They all know what it means to function by their own unique internal compass. If you have ever had the privilege of working with someone like this, then you know they can take the mundane and make it magical. They can take the most simplistic equipment and produce the most superlative results. Often they maximize their training with their unique flair. No matter what you call it, the truly gifted simply have that extra something that seemingly others don't have or don't tap into the way they should. Unfortunately, much of what I see today isn't about fulfilling one's true potential as much as it is about appearing to fulfill what other people expect. Too many people want the appearance of winning rather than the practices and hard work that create a true champion. They mistake the prize for the art of winning and will ultimately buy a trophy without ever running a race. They didn't take the class, they bought the diploma. They aren't successful, they just have the props. They aren't driven to achieve something, they just bust their gut to appear busy to everyone around them. The irony is what these people fail to realize. When you're living by instinct, then you will naturally enhance everything and everyone around you.
Alrighty, good people, there you have it. There's a little sample of the book itself, but it's powerful, very powerful, good people. I highly recommend this book. Sit down and dig out what's inside of you and put it in play. Have a great day. This is Mr. James. These are all the samples of the books that I'm working with within the month of June 2014. Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, another book is called The Answer. Boy, this is a powerful book for anyone. Like I said, I've gone through the book. This time I'm going through the book again step by step and pulling out the knowledge and putting it in play, apply it to my online and offline activities. Powerful, good book. Here's a little sample for you.
The Answer. Grow any business, achieve financial freedom, and live an extraordinary life. By John Assaraf and Murray Smith. Read by the authors with Steve Vicario.
Close your eyes for a moment and think about the greatest rewards you can imagine as you step into absolutely extraordinary levels of success. Whether it's an amazing lifestyle, the home of your dreams, financial freedom, charitable giving, or philanthropic work, whatever that dream looks like to you, picture yourself basking in it right now. Thank the pilot of your personal jet for waiting an extra few minutes while your family joins you on an exotic vacation. Run your hands over the exquisite cabinetry in your vast, sunlit kitchen. Savor the feeling of knowing you'll always have enough money to pay the bills, no matter their size. Graciously accept the gratitude of the International Relief Agency to which you have just contributed a gift of historic proportions. Ah, that's the dream. Then there's the reality. Eyes back open now. What does your day-to-day life really look like? If what you see is worry, stress, or uncertainty, or if it just isn't everything you want it to be, then this book is for you. Maybe you're a small business owner who started a few years ago with bigger goals and bigger dreams, but now things seem to have stalled. Are you working harder and harder but not really seeing the results you want? If so, you're not the only one. In North America alone, there are more than 25 million small business owners just like you, most of them facing a predicament just like yours. Or perhaps you're an executive, department head, or manager for a corporation or nonprofit company, looking for ways to grow your business unit out of a slump, to set yourself apart from the internal competition, or to just take your own income to the next level. Perhaps you're that business's CEO or CFO, looking to make a major impact on the company's future. Or you might be one of the 73% of Americans who want to start their own business, but hesitate to take the plunge. And you've probably heard that 95% of new businesses close their doors within 5 years, and I'm sure you don't want to be another statistic. You're worried that you don't have what it takes, that the competition's too stiff and the risks too high, that you'll run out of money, that you'll find yourself in over your head. Still, you don't want to let go of that dream of finally watching your business take off, of being your own boss, of changing lives for the better while generating big profits. In other words, doing well for yourself by doing good for others. There's the dream, and then there's the reality. And for millions of people, the two just don't look like they'll ever match up. But they should, and they can, and that's why we wrote The Answer. Through the 2006 movie and book The Secret, millions of people were introduced to the concept of the law of attraction, the idea that by focusing our thoughts, we can actually attract those things we want most from life, turning even our wildest dreams into realities. I was fortunate enough to be a teacher in The Secret. Since its release, many people have asked us, how do I apply that idea, practically and specifically, to create success in my work and business life? Having worked with thousands of business people over the last few decades, we know the hopes and fears, aspirations, and anguish that lie behind those words. We hear the question behind the question. How can I access unlimited abundance? The answer does not come from experts with advanced degrees. Neither Murray or I had one of those, or an entrepreneurial upbringing, which neither one of us has had either. We never went to college, we didn't come from money, and we didn't have successful business owner parents to show us the ropes. In fact, growing up, we both seemed pretty clearly destined to fail.
Well, there you have it, good people, The Answer. So I'm taking this book as well and applying it to my online and offline operations. Powerful good book. I highly recommend you pick up this book and go through the book. Pick up the hard copy and the audio version so you can read along, so it can be put inside your mind, so you can see in your brain how can you apply this to your business. Okay, let's get on to the last and the final book that we're working with in the month.
Rework by Jason Fried and David Heinemeier Hansen. Read for you by Mike Chamberlain. Introduction. We have something new to say about building, running, and growing or not growing a business. This book isn't based on academic theories. It's based on our experience. We've been in business for 10 years. Along the way, we've seen 2 recessions, 1 burst bubble, business model shifts, and doom and gloom predictions come and go, and we've remained profitable through it all. We're an intentionally small company that makes software to help small companies and groups get things done the easy way. More than 3 million people around the world use our products. We started out in 1999 as a 3-person web design consulting firm. In 2004, we weren't happy with the project management software used by the rest of the industry, so we created our own, Basecamp. When we showed the online tool to clients and colleagues, they all said the same thing. We need this for our business, too. 5 years later, Basecamp generates millions of dollars a year in profits. We now sell other online tools, too. HiRise, our contact manager and simple CRM, customer relationship management tool, is used by tens of thousands of small businesses to keep track of leads, deals, and more than 10 million contacts. More than 500,000 people have signed up for Backpack, our intranet and knowledge-sharing tool. And people have sent more than 100 million messages using Campfire, our real-time business chat tool. We also invented and open-sourced a computer programming framework called Ruby on Rails that powers much of the Web 2.0 world. Some people consider us an internet company, but that makes us cringe. Internet companies are known for hiring compulsively, spending wildly, and failing spectacularly. That's not us. We're small, 16 people as this book goes to press, frugal and profitable. A lot of people say we can't do what we do. They call us a fluke. They advise others to ignore our advice. Some have even called us irresponsible, reckless, and, gasp, unprofessional. These critics don't understand how a company can reject growth, meetings, budgets, boards of directors, advertising, salespeople, and the real world, yet thrive. That's their problem, not ours. They say you need to sell to the Fortune 500. Screw that. We sell to the Fortune 5 million. They don't think you can have employees who almost never see each other, spread out across 8 cities on 2 continents. They say you can't succeed without making financial projections and 5-year plans. They're wrong. They say you need a PR firm to make it into the pages of Time, Business Week Incorporated, Fast Company, the New York Times, the Financial Times, the Chicago Tribune, the Atlantic, Entrepreneur, and Wired. They're wrong. They say you can't share your recipes and bear your secrets and still withstand the competition. Wrong again. They say you can't possibly compete with the big boys without a hefty marketing and advertising budget. They say you can't succeed by building products that do less than your competition's. They say you can't make it all up as you go. But that's exactly what we've done. They say a lot of things. We say they're wrong. We've proved it. And we wrote this book to show you how to prove them wrong, too.
All right, there you go, a little sample for you good people. Now, this book, I broke it down, and for me, it's like you plan your whole month out, each week, each day, and hours, and you make adjustment as you go along towards your goals and your objective. Powerful book. It's 2 hours long book, but it's very practical, especially if you're new online. Okay, let's get on to the next video. Sample. All right, good people. This is the book Rework. Excuse me. This is the book Having It All. Achieve your life goals and dreams. Finding your true north, good people. This is a powerful book. I've gone through it once. I'll go through it again, step by step. About dream boards, about focusing on what you want instead of what you don't want. Check out this sample for you.
Having It All. Achieving Your Life's Goals and Dreams. Written and read by John Assaraf.
Hi, this is John Assaraf, and thank you so much for picking up a copy of Having It All, Achieving Your Life's Goals and Dreams. Now, I have a question for you. Is it possible to really have it all? Is it possible to have a life filled with abundance of health, spirituality, wealth, relationships, and a career, vocation, or business that you absolutely love? Well, I'm here to tell you that the answer is absolutely yes. And in this book, I'm going to share with you not only how I did it, but how you can also. We're in for a wonderful ride together. So here goes. Sprinting from my family's apartment into the underground barracks,
All right, this book is 3 hours and 16 minutes long. I've gone through it once already, and now I'm going through it again, setting up different projects based on this book itself. Powerful, good book, good people. Highly recommend it. Okay, let's go to your next sample.